Today we're covering news on a big drop in polyethylene pricing. Welcome to Material Insights. I'm Plastics News editor Don Lepp. We're speaking again with senior reporter Frank Esposito. Frank, we're showing a pretty significant drop in North American polyethylene pricing this week.
Yes, we are, Don. North American polyethylene resin prices dipped 15 cents a pound in June, largely as a result of excess supplier inventory. Inventories climbed in May to nearly 47 days of supply as production continued to outpace consumption despite the proposed June price increases. What happened here was that the inventory that was built up after the concern about the Iran war proved to be excessive, so there was not as much demand in the market as anticipated. The inventory build for May ended up being more than 600 million pounds. That drove operating rates down to 82%. So the 3-year average in total polyethylene sales fell, by more than 600 million pounds. The 15-cent drop eliminates half of a 30-cent surge the market saw in April. Prices already had been up 15 cents to that point. Prices then were flat in May. As a result, even now, prices remain 30 cents higher at 20 even after the 15-cent June drop. We had one market source tell us that buyers still have a lot of high-priced resin inventory from earlier in the year, so they're not buying yet.
Interesting. So you can fight supply and demand for a while, but eventually it catches up to you. That seems to be the lesson here.
Right. There's so much material, as RTI Global put it, suppliers don't have to make any resin for a month and a half based on how much supply they have right now, inventory. So that's kind of what happened to the market. And it was possible that it would be down 10, and we actually saw 15, so more than originally anticipated.
So I think the interesting thing, people looking at the headlines every day and seeing what's going on in Iran and the Gulf of Hormuz and oil pricing. What the expectation is that even with all that, prices are not expected to see another big jump in the near future.
No, actually, for July, there could be another reduction from what we're hearing. It's not official, but there's anticipation that there could be even lower prices in July. Of course, that's, the whole geopolitical system could change, but based on what we're seeing right now, there could be further price drops in July. Like I said, there's still about 30 from January, even with this reduction that we've shown for June.
Okay, very interesting. That's Material Insights for this week. Make sure to follow Plastics News for all the latest materials-related news in print and every day online at plasticsnews.com.